Hi, I'm Dave Epstein, and welcome to our December calendar, the last month of the year. And there is lots to do outside and inside. One of the things I do is I keep the bird feeders filled all season long, and that way you get a chance to enjoy some life outside when it seems like everything is not living. Also, I go around and I check my roses. Some roses are actually grafted, so you have the rose plant on top of a graft. And that graft where that union is needs to be protected. So it's a good idea to mulch them, and you can use leaves, you can use straw. If you use hay, you want to make sure it's a weed-free hay, like something that's specially manufactured for mulching. Also, little mice will like to live in that area that you mulch. So I can put this around the area where I have the rose bush, and that'll help protect that. You want to be diligent about getting the leaves off the lawn because as they mat down, they can cause the grass to rot a little bit, so you want to continue to take care of that. If you get a heavy snowstorm of ice and or snow, don't go around and shake everything off of your trees. That can really damage them. That sudden loss of weight, they can snap back, and that can actually cause more problems. If you have bulbs that you've stored inside for the winter, you want to go downstairs in the basement or out in your garage and check them. Just be sure that they're not rotting, that you don't see any mold on them. You want to use humidity trays for your indoor plants. That's a great technique to keep humidity around things like orchids. Have a humidifier going inside. That also keeps not only your plants healthier, but it keeps you healthier because it's so dry in the house. Also, if you started paper whites back in October or November, start them again. Then you get more flowers. If you have a water garden, close that down for the winter. If you have fish, you should use a heater. If you don't, you can just basically turn off all the pumps and let it settle, and we'll bring it back up again in the spring. Now, December is still a good time of the year to look for invasive. Things like bittersweet still show up. Those red-orange berries, they show up very nicely. You can go out into the woods, you can cut those down. Don't cut your hydrangeas back. Leave them as they are. A lot of hydrangeas bloom on what's called old wood. It's the growth from this current year. It will bloom next year. If you cut it back, you won't get any flowers. If you celebrate some of the holidays and you get a Christmas tree out there, you definitely want to keep that moist. You want to be sure that it's always sucking up water. Check the needles regularly so that you don't have them all falling over your carpet, and always watch to not put Christmas trees near heat sources. So we hope you have a great December. Come back every month, every week for all of our tips and our videos here at growingwisdom.com.